Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I am Ain Musfirah binti Norawal. We'll talk about Aqidah, the topic which is tawhid as the oneness of God. Islam falls in the category of monotheistic creeds whose adherents believe in the oneness of God. This concept is referred to in Islam as a tawhid, and it is also important and so vast that volumes of books have been written about it. Allama al-Majlisi, for example, dedicates that two entire volume of his encyclopedic work Bihar al-Ahwar to this most important tenet of Islam. Tawhid instructs Muslims that there is only one God, one truth, one straight line between 2 points, God and his servants, one family, one couple of parents, Adam and Eve, one human race, one heaven and one hell. We would like to talk about the current issues which is related to the concept of the oneness of God. These issues is about Siti Qasim. Siti Qasim is one of the few Malay Muslims who dares to speak out against hudud and what she termed man-made laws. She is a 53 years old litigation lawyer, but having the appearance on the way she dressed with her dyed blonde hair. She spent 17 years in UK from 1987 to 2004, which she studied law at the Queen Mary University of London. She also has a 26 years old daughter, and she is now the co-deputy chair of the Law Council Committee on Orang Asli Rights. Also frequently champions for the Indigenous Committee on Land Issues. The activist, who describes herself as more of an on-the-ground person, visits the Orang Asli to find out their concern and to get lawyers to represent them. However, she claimed that she discovered there is no requirement to wear hijab in the Quran, but now tudung is the first precaution to be a Muslim. She also said that it is not a must to wear hijab in order to get the right to speak. Moreover, there is no such thing as the word hate in the Surah An-Nisa in Quran, whereby hate is added by the translator blindly. To ask a few of my friends to give their opinion about the concept of oneness of God. Can you give me an opinion about Siti Qasim?
Okay, first of all, hi, my name is Putri Nada. Okay, about Siti Qasim, I have 2 points of view. First, I think she needs a psychological attention. Why? Because she is very aggressive, and for me, it looks weird as if she has other agenda. For we, she was tasked by someone to create havoc in order to divert the public from other serious issues. When she caused such a ruckus, then people would join together and condemn her. And at the same time, people or rakyat issues such as expensive costs of living, GST, security are left unfocused. And second, in terms of Aqidah, I think Siti Qasim, she interprets the religion in her own way. She claims to be a Muslim, but as for how far she practices is unknown. She refuses to be subjected to the version of Islam set by religious authorities such as Jakim and etc. Because for her, I think it imposes upon her rights as a citizen of the states that wishes to have her own soft version of interpreting Islam. So basically, she is she is an aggressive secularist that does not want the state to dictate any aspects of religion, where religion must be separated from any state of apparatus of governance. And in terms of her akidah, well, that is for Allah to decide, because as far as I'm concerned, so long as she says the Shahada with sincerity, she is still a Muslim, although a rather confused Muslim.
Binti Kasim do a lot of contribution to the people. What is your overview?
Okay, from what overview and from what I know, Siti Kasim do a lot of things related with orang asli. So I think she's not very bad. But her problem is she have a misinterpretation of Islam in Malaysia. She is anti-religious authorities. She doesn't want Islam to be monopolized by Jakim or PAS or any other Islamic groups that, according to her worldview, perhaps a bad experience made her into that confused state she is in today. A lot of problem in the world today comes from bitter experiences and encounters which then turns into a reaction from the victim. Some react well, and while others react aggressively like Siti Kasim. So for me to change her is very difficult because of her ego and apparent appearances that purposely challenges the public norm. So the efforts must be to not combat her or ridicule her to the point of her being more distant from Islam, but to attempt in rehabilitating her understanding of what Islam essentially is, as well as limits her reach in mainstream media or public discourses because of her aggressive style, which catches attention but confuses the masses or public audience. So this is only my 2 cents point of view. Wallahu alam. Thank you.
My friend's opinion about the oneness of God.
Okay, the concept of oneness of God. We always hear story that people did not believe in the concept of oneness of God. Why is that happen? Okay, first, the reason I think that the people who did not believe in the concept of oneness of God is actually because of maybe they didn't they learn with the wrong ones, like they didn't take knowledge from the faqih and ulama, but they just tend to take a lot of knowledge from the ideology of Western philosophies or and the others. So maybe and also maybe they are the lack of faith because of the family background, or maybe they didn't focus on Islamic knowledge. That is why, as a Muslim, we have to make sure to our kids and to us also that the Islamic knowledge are very important.
Thank you. And now I would like to ask my friend's opinion about the people who do not believe in the concept of oneness of God. Yes, my friends.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. My name Mahathir Fitri. So, what I think about the people who do not believe the concept of oneness of God is, firstly, maybe they have lack of faith. Because if they have strong faith, of course they believe there is only one God. No more, there is no other God other than Allah. Because Allah mentioned in Surah Al-Ikhlas, Qul huwallahu ahad. Say Allah is one. There is only one God. There is no other God other than Allah. So if we think logically, if there is more than one God, we do not know how it happened to us. Maybe become chaos because there is a lot of God there. So of course they have a lot of idea to what they want to do to human. So that is my view.
Okay, the importance of tawhid is can be explained by 3 points. The first point is it is a religious in a religion it is a goal, and innermost and apparent sense. It is the also mission of all prophets and messengers. Secondly, it is also because of tawhid that Allah created the creation, sent to the books, and revealed to the messenger. It is also an account of tawhid that mankind different and are divided into believers and non-believers, the fortunate and unfortunate. And thirdly, it is the first obligation upon the legally obligate Muslim, the first thing by which the man enters Islam, and the last thing that which he should die. So every Muslim should believe in one God, and it is becoming a kufur if he deny it. Thank you.